Alright, so today we're going to get in how to make just easy 500,000 coins or more if you end up not having to spend as much on doing the set. It'll probably be around 500 if you take off the players you have to buy for the set, but one of the ways that you can make a lot of coins really quick, especially if you're no money spent, is through Most Feared. So the house rules that came out today, the Midnight Morph, they're not hard to win. People say, oh, it's hard because you don't get your own playbook and stuff, but if you know how to run an offense or a defense, it's not that hard. I got my 25 wins in like 2.5 hours, 2 hours. And then when you finish this, you end up getting a 90 nat Most Feared fantasy pack. And what this gives you is it gives you one of the two scary fast players that came out today that can go into the set to get either the Derek Thomas or the Terry McLaurin. Both of them are about 550k if you add their full card and their power up. And then the Most Feared solos, I'm sure you already know about Castle Jagenstein to get. You can get a 90 Cam Jordan, 87 Will Fuller the 5th, and all those cards. But if you finish the Boneyard Brawls, see if this will take me to it. Nope, I'm going to have to go over there manually. If you come to the solos, and then you come to the Boneyard Brawl, up here, if you get 135 stars, you also get a 90 nat Most Feared fantasy pack. And this one gives you a choice of any of the 90 Scary Strong, Scary Sharp, or Scary Fast. So what you can do is you can choose both the Raheem Mostert and the, who was the other one, Jair Alexander. You can choose both of those. So you'll already have the two most expensive cards. They're both like over 200k for the Terry McLaurin or Derek Thomas set. And then what you can do from there is, I'm pretty sure you would have gotten some treats from actually doing the solos and from doing the house rules, and then also from nat players if you don't want to use them, like the 83s you get that are nat. You can quick sell those and try and reroll for the 87s and 85s. But let's be honest, they really bump down the odds on those, so it's not too likely. So you'd have to come and buy the 87s and 85s. The 87s are, I'm saying it says 72, but they're probably more like 70, 69 if you actually went and looked by one of their positions, because it kind of filters them both together for this. So we'll say about 70k. And then the 85s should be about 35-ish, I think. Oh, 30, they dropped a lot. Yeah, they're 30, so we'll just go with 30 on that. So it'll be kind of close to like 110k for you to complete this set for either Terry McLaurin or Derek Thomas. And if we come and take a look at their prices, they're really expensive. Terry McLaurin's like the best receiver in the game right now, and Derek Thomas is one of the best linebackers, pretty much the best pass rusher, other than like, I guess, Lawrence Taylor, but he's not even really that good compared to some of the other ones now. And Ricky Jackson follows me on Twitter, by the way. Go check out Ricky Jackson on Twitter. If we come to programs, Most Feared, and then we come to the 92s, and then we can filter by right outside linebacker for Derek Thomas. Both their power-ups are like 50 to 60k, might be dropping a little bit. Derek Thomas has dropped to 400k. I sold mine earlier today. I did this, like, finished it by like noon today, and I sold him for, I didn't do his set, I did Terry McLaurin's set, but they were both like 500k. So Derek Thomas is now 400k. Might be dropping, so you might want to hurry up and do this. And then Terry McLaurin is he's 400k on the dot. I sold my Terry McLaurin for 515 this morning, 515,000. And then his power up was about, I want to say it was 55,000 I sold it for. Let's go actually look and see what their power ups are going for. Okay, thank you. Here we go. This Terry McLaurin, who has his power ups dropped to 25k. These prices are dropping. You're gonna want to do this as quick as possible before it's really not worth it. His gold, if you have his gold in your binder, pulled it from a pack or something, don't realize it, it's going for a pretty penny for a gold. But his power ups dropped to 25k. And then Derek Thomas, I'm assuming his is probably going to be around 25k as well. I should not have done that. Derek TH, I don't think there's any other Derek THs. Derek Thomas, his power is 40k, so you might want to do the Derek Thomas set because he's 400k, so they're both the same price for their full card, but Derek Thomas's power up's more expensive. So that'll be the best way for you to make coins, and I guess you'll only profit about like 300 and something thousand since the prices have dropped so much, but at the same time the prices for the 87s and 85s have dropped. When I bought my 87, it was like almost 90,000. But that's like one of the easiest ways you can make coins right now. House Rules is going to come out, I think more is going to come out Saturday, I want to say. I know that's when they're releasing the last bit of Most Feared. So they might do another one where you can get a scary tall player. So if you want to hold on to your fantasy pack, they might make it to where you can get a scary tall out of that one too from the solos. I'm not sure though. But yeah. And now I'm going to show you the Saints theme team I've been working on. I'm really close to finishing it. I'm really waiting for the next series update to get a couple of power up passes. I know we're probably going to get an 89 to 90 and a 91 to 92. And that'll help me fill out some spots. And then I just got to save up some coins for other players. So I have Tron Armstead maxed out. Andrews Pete is like the lowest person on this team other than fullback. And I mean, it's Andrews Pete, but hey, it's not horrible. It could be worse. Eric McCoy, glad they gave him a card. Jari Evans, I need to get his full card, but people have it up for like 120k. It's not worth that much. It should be like around 80 to 90k on PS4. And I'll eventually buy him. I've been playing head-to-head seasons a lot, trying to save up coins. I'm broke now because I just made like 5 or 6 additions to the team. Ryan Ramczyk, I haven't powered up all the way other than his limited, which it's going to be a while for that comes on the team. Unless I can save up enough to buy one of the players I'm going to show on defense. Jared Cook, have him maxed out. He plays pretty good. I like Jimmy Graham better, but I have Jared Cook starting for now. I need to get Jimmy Graham's full card. I'm waiting to get Jimmy Graham and Reggie Bush's full cards because the 50 promo, it has the weekly solos, and tomorrow, Friday, is going to be week 6. And so next week on next Friday is going to be week 7, and you're going to get a free 91 to 92, the 50 player from the first 7 weeks. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fantasy pack because the ones that you get for doing weekly normally, it gives you a fantasy pack where you choose any of the 81 to 82 from that week. So I'm going to assume it's going to let us choose, and whichever one's the more expensive out of Jimmy Graham and Reggie Bush, I'll pick that one and then just buy the other one. I have Brennan Cooks. I used my first 90 power up pass on him. If he continues to drop in price, I might pick his card up and put his power up pass on somebody else. Emmanuel Sanders is back up. He doesn't see the field too much. Michael Thomas, he's pretty much my slot receiver. He runs like the slants, the drags, the short routes. He's got good hands. Andre Johnson, I hate Andre Johnson's card so much. I don't know why. He just did not play good for me. Traquan Smith, I want to get his 84, but if Emmanuel Sanders never sees the field, Traquan Smith's never going to see the field either. So I don't see a point in putting coins into that right now until I have the team completely maxed out. Michael Burton, fullback. I know Ricky Ortiz does not have Saints Kim, but he's wearing a Saints uniform and a helmet and everything, so I had to put him in there. Also have all the backup linemen there. Cesar Ruiz, I hope he gets a card, dude. I really need him to get a card because I would like to put him over Andrews Pete, but you know, it's whatever. I wish we had a backup left tackle that was a silver or a gold. That way I could have the entire offense full, but it's whatever. Josh Hill is pretty good. Alvin Kamara, I have some abilities on him. See if I can show those to you. And I can't show it to you through compare. That I can't believe they took that out. Come to upgrade. Now the thing with Kamara is everybody's like, oh, he gets backfield master. Gotta put on backfield master. But like, see, I'm not a fan of backfield master. More routes and improved catching from the backfield. So the more routes is a yes. That's good. Improved catching, that's good, but he doesn't get the better route running. He's not going to get that speed burst on the Texas route or the quick little turn on the comeback route or anything like that. But tier 1, he gets backfield mismatch. That gives him the catching and it gives him the better routes, the quicker routes, whatever. And then tier 2, he gets running back apprentice, which gives him the hot routes. So you can get the Texas route, the flat route, the ghost route. That helps a lot. So those two combined is pretty much backfield master, but also better routes. And it's better in my opinion. And then tier 3, you could do something like route technician, but I don't see the point of that with backfield mismatch. Slot-o-matic, if you're gonna put him in the slot, I mean, he's usable in the slot, but I would rather have him at running back. I thought about leapfrog, but I don't know, hurdling just doesn't seem that good this year compared to how it was last year, especially since they changed the leapfrog ability. Reach for it. I get so many animations where they reach for the first down without the ability, so there's no point in getting it for me. Matchup Nightmare, that's the same thing as Backfield Mismatch, except if I put him at slot or tight end or something, he could still run the route. Energizer, I got 3 good running backs on this team. I don't really feel like I need Energizer. The rest of these are kind of trash. So I ended up doing Balance Beam. It helps a lot if he, like, sometimes you'll run into the back of a lineman and they'll, like, do the little stumble, fall over, and roll on the ground. He'll actually, like, stay up, regain his balance, put his hand in the turf like he does in real life, and just get back up, stay up, keeps his balance. Helps a lot. He's got really good stats on the theme team. 89 change of directions, pretty solid. 91 speed. I wish, like, I feel like they kind of do him dirty on his speed. 88 break tackle. The one thing though, he has 89 juke, but he has one of the worst juke animations. It's so slow, he just kind of like just stops and then hops to the side. It's not that good. Reggie Bush, he has 93 speed for me. He's a beast whenever I run the ball, like on stretch, or if I run dive and then bounce it to the outside, stuff like that. He can run a little out route out of the backfield if he's open in the flats. I can hit him. Adrian Peterson, he's great for goal line. He just like almost always breaks the first tackle if you're trying to run over him. And he's got decent speed. What is his speed actually? I'm pretty sure it's like 86, 87. Whoa, he's got 89 speed. That is way more than I thought. That's why I have him over Mark Ingram. Even if Mark Ingram gets a new card, I'm still going to keep Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson is just a beast, and he's going to get a new card eventually, probably for the 50, which will be another super expensive player I'll have to pick up. Drew Brees is the Commander-in-Chief starting quarterback, but I don't know, man. He might need to move over. There might be a new gunslinger in town, because this Taysom Hill throws some dots for his throwing stats. When I have Drew Brees starting above him for the overall of the team to be higher, but when I go into games, I'm almost always throwing it with Taysom Hill or running it with him. I actually put Truz on him, and I put the only good ability he had on him, which is Safety Valve, I think, or something like that, where the running back gets open out the backfield, they'll catch it a lot more. But, like, these 70 stats, they're not horrible. Like, he throws it pretty good for how low his stats are, and the 90 throw power is way better than Drew Brees' 85 with Go Deep. Have the same throw on the run. I think that's kind of stupid. They should not really have the same throw on the run. But that's just me. Now we have defense. So offense, the only cards I need: Jimmy Graham, Jari Evans, Reggie Bush, and then Ryan Ramchek's full card. That's not coming for a while. Defense, Kenny Vaccaro. This dude plays lights out for me whenever I run nickel 3-3-5. He's not the best in zone, but whenever he has to make a tackle, he will pop them. He is a great run support safety. He's always like coming towards the ball on every play. Marcus Williams back there. Ugh. The only thing he's good at is he'll turn and try and pick the ball, but he never really comes in unless it's like big nickel. I usually bring Chauncey Gardner-Johnson in over him if I'm in normal nickel 3-3-5 or something. Demario Davis, great run stopper. He has 88 speed. He can get the run stopper ability. He's got 80 zone. Craig Robertson's back up. Nigel Bradham back up. Kate Nell's back up. Alex Anzalone might be a glitch on kickoff. I've forced so many fumbles with him, just hit sticking them on the kickoff. He's super nice. Very underrated for a gold. 97 Muttmaster Sam Mills. It took me forever to get this here, but I finally have it. 92 speed, 98 tackle, 99 play rec, 88 block shed, 90 hit power. The thing though, 92 zone. I have Acrobat on him right now because I'm still trying to fill out defensive abilities. I haven't used like any defensive abilities this year. I'm pretty sure he's like my first one where I've put it on and used it other than like the Alex Anzalone like free abilities that come with the card. But Sam Mills, he played like a beast at a 90 for me, so I can only imagine what he's like at a 97. Ricky Jackson, Kiko Alonso. Kiko's a good, I usually sub him in at the second middle linebacker if I'm running 3-4 or something. Ricky Jackson though, this dude, amazing. He's a great pass rusher. You can use him if you have to. So people are saying that we're going to have the next series update within a week or two, and we're supposed to get a 91 and 92 power pass. Ricky Jackson too, I'm going to use it on his cards, like 300,000 right now. I can't afford that, as you can see, 456 coins. But he plays so well at a 91, so whenever I get him to the 93, he's got to be good. He's probably going to go up to a 94 with Kim's. Malcolm Jenkins, Probably my best DB, to be honest. His zone is amazing. He's always like just pushing towards the ball when they throw it in zone. Always where he needs to be. Little on the slower end, but I mean, it's fine if he's playing in a flat or if I put him on like a deep zone on the sideline. Aeneas Williams, he plays like trash. As soon as we get another corner that can fit the Saints team, because I don't want to have one elite and then 3 gold corners. As soon as we get another corner, he's going to be gone, and then I'll just run the 2 corners, and then I'll get Leroy Glover, since he was actually a Saints player. Janoris Jenkins, he plays from time to time, but not really. PJ Williams and Patrick Robinson there for chemistries. Marcus Davenport, he's my quarterback spy. 82 speed at defensive end, that's my quarterback spy, unless I run into somebody who's like running the quarterback power and quarterback draw with Vic and stuff, then I might spy Demario Davis or something. Trey Hendrickson's for chemistries. Akeem Hicks plays all the time. He's really good at stopping the run. He'll like throw the center to the side, grab the back in the backfield. It's awesome. David Onyemani and Marcus Hunt are for chemistries. Sheldon Rankins, he plays from time to time, but most of the time I run either 3-4, so there's only one defensive tackle on the field, or I run nickel 3-3-5, where I have Ricky Jackson playing left end and Cam Jordan bumped down to defensive tackle. Cam Jordan, beast. Carl Granderson is backup left end just for chemistries. Marshawn Lattimore plays amazing for his overall. That's the offensive defense. Special teams, I need to get the full Morton Anderson, but I'm not dropping 200k on a kicker yet. That's going to have to wait. Thomas Morstead, he's good at punting. I mean, I guess that's all that a punter's really supposed to do, punt the ball good. It's whatever. Here I have Aeneas Williams, Malcolm Jenkins, and I have Jalen Ramsey for when I play mud squads with my friends. If they end up using defense and I use offense, they can sub those 3 guys in. Good tip for you if you run mud squads. If you have 2 or 3, even 4, if you want to, you can put all 5 slots as different DBs and they can sub them in through their packages in mud squads. Specialists, Kamara's third down running back and power back. He's going to stay third down running back, but I might switch Adrian Peterson to power back when he gets a new card. I'm not sure. Slot wide receiver, I have Andre Johnson and Jared Cook, but it's really Michael Thomas. Whenever I'm passing, I almost always sub in who I want to play, regardless of what the slot wide receiver thing is. I'll just sub in receivers at different spots. Here's the thing: rushing left end, rushing defensive tackle 1, rushing defensive tackle 2, rushing right end, and I don't know why he's there. I really don't. Aeneas Williams, my slot corner. I mean, it's alright. Sam Mills is my sub linebacker. I never really sub in safeties at linebacker, but I might. It's just Marcus Williams is slow, and he's the only safety I would put there, so it's not really worth it. Team strategy, I run the Saints offense. I might change that soon to a offense that has more for a vertical quarterback, or not a vertical, scrambling quarterback just for Taysom. Like maybe one that has quarterback draw and stuff like that, because the only quarterback runs the Saints have out of this is the like 2 or 3 different read options, and then they have out of the Taysom Hill package the quarterback power, but it's not that good. Chiefs offense, amazing offense, has nickel 3-3-5, 3-4, has some base 4-3s and some over 4-3s, has big nickel, base nickel, nickel wide, dime. I think it has dollar, and then it has, you know, prevent, but everything has prevent. Saints uniforms, Sean Payton, and stadium. That's the team for now. I should have. I'm gonna do gameplay once I get the next power-up passes. So whenever they release the levels, probably like a week after they release the next levels, I should be max level and have all the power passes, and I'll try and get a gameplay then. But I don't want to use a gameplay yet without the full team, so I'm not gonna do it yet. Jalen Ramsey, got him for the what's it called, Derwin James thing. I'm gonna try and do all that just so I can get the 97 Derwin James to sell, because he's gonna be auctionable, tradable. And other than that, that's the full team. Max, you can get it right now, other than like a couple cards that I'm missing that are really expensive, but they all still play amazing. And I hope you enjoyed that, and the little coin making method. Not really a method because you can only do it once, but it's still nice. It gets you a lot of coins for no money spent players. And I'll see you in the next video.